welcome to another episode of Music with Matt. This week we're going to do something really fun and exciting, something that we haven't done at all on this program yet, and that is we're going to put together this synthesizer kit. This is going to be a lot of fun, I think. You know, unfortunately the pandemic continues to get worse and worse, and it's going to mean a lot more time spent indoors still. And I myself definitely needed to have a little refreshment in my creativity and just something new to work on and something to do. And in addition, a couple of you expressed interest in electronics after I did a brief demonstration on my banjo video. So we're going to combine all of that, and this was just recently reissued by Moog. So now we have this wonderful analog synthesizer kit. I haven't opened it yet. We're going to open it together, see what's in there, and put it together, and then give it a test drive. So let's go. All right, so let's get this thing open. This is brand new. Right at the top we have the nice metal cover plate, which helps us open the whole box up. Set that aside. Here's how it looks inside. We've got everything we need to get ready to play in just a few minutes. Power adapter. We've got all the wonderful literature, which we'll need in just a moment. Some wires and knobs. Here's the patch cables. Oh, look at that. They drew a smiley face on it. That's wonderful. Can you see it? There's a smiley face on that. Okay. And of course, the back of it to complete everything. Okay, I think that's it. So now I will unwrap all of this and we'll be right back. All right, so I finished that, and actually it was only just about around 5 minutes, which is what people said it would be, about 5 minutes to do that, and it was not hard. It just took a screwdriver, and that was it. And I did follow the directions for once in my life, as you saw me doing. So here it is. It's all done. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. All you need to be ready to play is a 1/4-inch cable, a speaker, and the power adapter. And of course, the patch cables are here. That's optional. You can even, I have a preset loaded that they provided. We'll look at in just a second. This piece here, the CV expander, is actually also optional. Otherwise, you can use here. You can use these very tiny little patch cables. I mean, these are super small, and I have a suspicion that they would break pretty easily. So we're not using those. We're going to use these standard size, and you can then take this and integrate it with any of Moog's other Euro rack synthesizers, and probably use this actually with any Euro rack synthesizer that uses this same size 3.5 millimeter or 1/8 inch cable. So let's check out some of the sounds that this thing makes. So like I said, this thing is really ready to play right out of the box. I am not so familiar with electronics actually, because I've spent so much of my life in acoustic music, but I'm really getting into electronics and I love it a lot. So I'm relying on some of the presets as a starting place. One other thing to note for anyone watching this that is interested in this type of thing is I did a quick search online, and this thing really lends itself very well to mods. So if you have an idea of what you want to do with it that's not from the factory, it seems to be very simple to change it, because lots of people are adjusting it and even redesigning the actual box itself, as well as the internal parts. So okay, let's take a look at this one. Is titled Vibrato Lead, and you'll hear in just a second that title is self-explanatory. So you definitely have the nice strong vibrato there. So we have a 1-octave keyboard down here at the bottom, and this is a monophonic synthesizer. If you try to press 2 together, you only get 1 sound, but that's fine. So yeah, let's just explore what happens with some of these different knobs. I really like on the right knob here. There we go, much better. Let's check out the amount. Let's take a look at one more preset that starts to use some of the patch cables. That way we can get an idea of what that will be like. And then I will leave you to your own discoveries with this, and I highly recommend. This is like a perfect pandemic boredom cure. So we'll go, they have a whole bunch of patches that to kind of, they're all with bass. Like this one's called Unsteady Base. This one that came with it is called Sinister Base, so there you go. If you register your product online, you get access to, I think, a 14-page PDF with lots more. So we need 2 cables for this, VCF CV in to EG out, okay, and then more, LFO FM in to keyboard CV out, okay. Now, let's see. All right, let's just start getting the knobs as they suggest. I like playing it to hear the changes in real time, what's happening. Alright, so that's the Unsteady Base. I really like that. That's a lot of fun. Well, thanks as always for tuning in this week. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little unusual for me to do a video with an electronic instrument, but I think there will be more in the future, especially if I end up getting any of the other Moog Euro rack synths, then we'll definitely give it a go when I get that, but that may be a while. As always, if you have any suggestions for future topics to talk about, or if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to comment below the video and we will take care of that. All right, I hope you're all staying well, healthy, safe, everything else, and see you next week.